Hi, good morning. Welcome to Cider House Crafts. My name is Jen. Today is May 27, 2020. Hello. The butcher arrives here today with our meat for the month. Yeah, it's really good. I could make a really bad joke right now, but I'm not going to. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah. Wow, did I just think that in my own head? I did. Any of you who know me know that that was just a perverted thought in my head, and it was, well, not perverted thought, was going to be a perverted joke, but there you go. I shan't say it. Now you know what the joke was. Yeah, so it was a particularly productive week outside. We painted, fence, etc., etc. I got my allergy again from the sun, so I have little blisters all over my hands, up my arms, everywhere. And yeah, sinuses are the same. They're always bad. So I'm staying in today. It's a nice sunny day today. There's not a lot of breeze. But I'm going to stay in today because, yeah, I've had enough of it, really. I don't want any more sun. I actually am looking forward to it raining. So yeah, I'm going to stay in, probably try to get some more knitting done. I did a little bit of knitting this morning. You guys are going to be ashamed of me when you see how little I got done crafting wise. But yeah, I'll probably read and have a nap because, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I think. So I've got cross stitch to show. A little bit of knitting, but not much. Sewing. I got a shirt and a skirt made, both for winter autumn. Yay, winter autumn. Oh, I'm going to buy a watermelon just to hug it and say, oh, it's just you and me till autumn, baby. Then I can hug my pumpkins. Yeah, there was no spinning. It was just, I don't know what it was this week. I think being shut in. I don't want to talk about the C word, but being shut in now is starting to truly wear on both of us. Ian actually said, and he would never admit that he was getting depressed, but he actually said he's starting to get depressed. And, yeah, I definitely am. And I think I've seen enough of my husband for a while, to be honest. I love him, and I'm sure the feeling is mutual, for sure. But I'm truly tired of this now. But we have to do what's best for him and everybody else in the world. And it's one thing to put your own life at risk, but putting other people's lives at risk is just stupid and silly. So we'll stick it out, and I'm sure things will get better. To be honest with you, I really want to order my hot tub and my summer house because, yeah, that would just be escapism. Anyway, this is a knitting podcast, mainly a cross-stitching podcast today. And, so I guess I'll talk about that after that 3-minute life update that none of you are interested in at all. I am having another chai latte because they're warming and they make me feel happy. Right, okay, let's kick this off. I'm going to start with the cross stitch. So, as all of you know, I started cross stitching again. And this is why I want the rainy weather to come back, because I really would like some downtime to just sit and have a reason not to go outside and do stuff and just cross stitch. But as you all know, I started the Craft Collection Limited Woodland Cottage. This little beauty a week or so ago, and I started, as you know, I started with a door, the doorway, and I had a little bit of the door done last week, just the window, I believe. I'm going to show you a couple things on this. So just so you can see, I finished the door and the lintel above it right here. So I finished all of this, and yeah, I feel really happy. The door looks really good, doesn't it? Like super duper happy with it. Oh, come on. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. It doesn't, but there you go. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to show you was this was the needle minder that I had on last week. And yesterday I watched a podcast, and it showed some like tips and tricks for using your glue gun, and this was one of them. So I have this happy little pumpkin here, and I'm actually going to do a short video on how I did this pumpkin and made the needle minder. So the back is just this little button right here, this little button right here. And this was a sticker, but I am going to do a podcast. So I put Mod Podge on that one. See how she's shiny. And I really like it. He just makes me smile. The second one I did was also with the same thing, but I only Mod Podge, as you can see the shiny bit? I just did the corners, so that didn't happen. But this isn't paper. That is actually fabric. I had the skirt I made out of that campfire fabric I was talking about. I made this skirt. I'll show you in a minute. So I took a little bit of the scrap fabric, which was a cutting, which was like a pumpkin spice latte, and a little bit of gingham that I had from a fat quarter, and I put them together. And yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is do a short, like a vlog, but like a teaching vlog on how to do this. It's super simple. I really enjoyed the process of this. It was very sort of therapeutic, cathartic, whatever. But yeah, I really enjoy it. And I love him. He makes me smile so much. He does. I love Halloween. God, I love Halloween. Anyway, so that's that. So anyway, so that's what I got done on my cross stitch. I really like this. I super duper like this. I super duper like this. So yeah. So that was my cross stitching. I actually went through some other cross stitching things that I have here. I looked for my kit. It is up there. Kim, it is up there. But I actually have to get, I have to buy the DMC for it. So I'm going to try to do that this week. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, I won't try to stuff all this back in here. I'll just put it together and set it there. The next thing that I worked on was some knitting. Yeah, these, I don't know what it is about these socks. But it's taking me forever to knit them. So I'm knitting a pair of socks for my sister-in-law. With some Felici yarn from Knit Picks. It's the Limeade colorway. There we go. Limeade. There we are. Yeah. And I love knitting with Knit Picks. This is what I got left of the first ball. So not a lot. I think I'm at 70 rows now for the leg. So this is where we're at. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's just taking me donkey's ages. I just need to get a little bit of oompa loompa going, and then I'm sure this won't be done. The next one will fly off the needles. It's just, I don't know what it is. It just is. Anyway, so that's what it looks like knit up. And yeah, it's really pretty. It's so super soft. But yeah, I knit mine on 2 point. Oh my god, look at that. Is stain from painting the fence on my hands. Sorry. 2.5 millimeter US size 1 Near Spread Carbons toe up socks. If you're new to this podcast, go watch another podcast of mine where I explain how I knit my toe up socks, like every other podcast except for this one tells you how to do it. If you want the recipe, let me know and I'll write it down for you. The next project, this is going really fast, I'm so glad because I need a nap. The next project I've got is the Sunday Cardigan by, oh, what is your name, little girl? Why can't I remember this girl's name? I've lost my mental. Could you guys just bear with me for 1 second while I go look in a folder here? I just worry about me. It's the Sunday Cardigan by Petite Knit. I don't know why. I keep wanting to say Unique Knit for some reason. But anyway, so I am knitting this cardigan with some Lion Brand wool. It is the newsprint colorway, and it is Color Waves. Hang on, sorry, I've got this one open so I can't see. So it's Color Waves, and this is called newsprint. It's a black, gray, white combo. Yeah. And that is staying in one of my canvas tote bags. And here we go. So I got a bit done on this. I think I've gotten 2 more sections done. So I'll hold it. It's knit top down. I'll hold it from the top so you can see. So that progress keeper is not a progress keeper. It's actually where I have to measure from each time I measure. But I think I was about where it's dangling down to last time. And that's the progress that I've made since the last time you saw it. So let me hold it up there. So there we go. I think I'm really gonna love this sweater when it's done. You can't really see it yet, but maybe I can spread it out a little bit. But you can see how it's getting wider in the sections here. I can't tell you too much because it is paid for pattern, but I would actually buy another one of her patterns based on the simplicity, the structure, the way she engages with you in her instructions is really good. Oh, it's right up my alley. She tells you every single tiny thing that you need to know. And yeah, I really like her, so I will be definitively buying more of her patterns. That's it for the knitting and the cross stitch. Sorry, my head's killing me. I guess the next thing that we need to talk about is sewing. So what I think I'm going to do is pause here. I'll pause the camera. And then I'll get Haggard in here to show you the top and the skirt. I'll show you the 2 patterns that I used. They're from Thread Counts. They came from my magazine. Not this last month's issue, but previous ones I purchased. And yeah, I think I'm going to go on their website today because I thoroughly enjoyed these 2 patterns. I'm actually using another one right now. So let me pause and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. So the 2 things that I want to show you, now these don't go together. Mine. The first one I'm going to show you is the 2-in-1 jersey top. It's by Thread Counts. Again, this was a free pattern in my knitting magazine, Love Sewing. And this is what the pattern looks like. So you go to Threadmaster. Just look it up on the internet. I think this is the pattern number. It's TC1909. The construction wasn't particularly, sorry, my brow strap's messing me up. Wasn't particularly easy to understand, or maybe it wasn't, it was just me. Here, let me bring it forward a little bit. It's got this crisscross front 2 panels, and I found that a little bit difficult when it came to seaming the shoulders, but that was me just being daft as anything. I'll turn it around. You don't mind the white on it. That's just from using my pinking shears on this, and I pulled it down over it because I was being lazy. So yeah, ignore the white. The only thing I did not like about this top was that the back, and you can barely see it, can you, really, on the camera, is seamed in the back. I don't know why they didn't have you place it on the fold, but they didn't, and I'm sure there was a reason for it, but they didn't, so yeah, I'm not too nuts about that. I still have to hem it. I haven't hemmed it yet, and I posted this on my Instagram, so if you're following me on Instagram, you saw this about a week ago. Still have not done it. I had other things that I wanted to get done on the sewing machine. So yeah, so I really, really like it. Again, it's a 2-in-1 jersey top by Thread Counts. Would I sew this again? Definitively, yes, I will sew this again. I love it. I'm actually thinking about extending this. Kim mentioned in her comment that she had a dress like this, so I was super duper excited to have somebody's opinion on whether or not it would be a good dress, because she didn't inadvertently gave me her opinion on it. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is copy the front of the shirt, which is on the fold. I'm going to copy that and then put an extension on the pattern and then just bring it down. I really like that. It fits super well. I was so surprised because look at it. It sort of sucks in your side and makes me look like I have a waist, which is like, that's like David Copperfield magic. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So the next thing that is on here, and I'm gonna have to, it's not sitting very well, I won't lie. The waist on it is hanging down a bit, and it is a bit not super snug on me. It's a bit loose. This is called the Duo of Skirts pattern. It's TC 2003, and again, it's a thread count pattern. Super simple. Super simple to make this pattern. It took me less than an hour, and that included cutting it and sewing it. It was incredibly easy to make this, and here, I'll hold it up again so you all can see it. Duo of Skirt. TC 2003. Sorry, I keep looking over there so I can see if you can see it properly. Yeah. Oh my god. Get that pattern. This skirt is nice. It's lovely. I modified it a little bit. But I can show you here. Expose Haggard here a little bit. So one of the things that I modified, sorry, I see it keeps falling down over Haggard's hips, was where you put the, so it takes 1 1/4 inch elastic, and when you put the elastic in, the casing was built, the design was built to accommodate 1 1/4 inch elastic, plus give it a little bit of breathe room, which I don't like because then my elastic tends to twist and things, and I don't feel comfortable stretching it and sewing through it yet. That's not, I know you can do that, but it's not a comfortable spot for me at the moment. Not yet anyway. So what I did was when I started putting the elastic in, I realized that there was a bit of a gap. I pulled the elastic back out. I know, right? Oh my god, all that work. And I sewed an 1/8 of an inch seam line across the top, and that just snugged it enough so this fits perfectly, and there's a tiny bit of wiggle room, but it snugged it in enough to make me happy. Again, this is that Campfire fabric by Kaufman. I think it's a Moda. I can't think of Kaufman's first name. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I really like this. Again, this is for autumn. The next thing I'm going to show you that's coming up in my sewing is to go with this. If you give me 1 second, I will grab some other fabric. Whoops. So I am going to make, this is why, this fabric right here is why I'm looking for that scooped waistcoat vest pattern. This is brown. It's not showing up as brown really, but it is. I want to make a waistcoat to go with this, right? Also, here, I'm going to throw that fabric. To go with that, I received this heavyweight jersey from Croft Mills here. It's so sad because they don't let you go in and shop, and Croft Mills is like 2 seconds up the street from my house. But I got this white cotton jersey. It's pretty heavy, and I got a couple meters of this because I have plans for the rest of it as well. I can't show you what my plans are because I'm wearing them under my jeans, but yeah. So I got this. I got the pattern pieces over there. They're all, there they are, laying on the back of my sewing table / ironing board. And I'm making this quick sew pattern K4069. I'm making this turtleneck. I'm making BB, by the way, because A is actually 3/4 sleeves, and they actually give you 3/4 sleeves. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm making that to go with that, and then have that vest over it. So that's what this is for. Also, this is going to do something else. It's going, okay, so the first thing it's going to do is make baseball t-shirts with some of that rose colored jersey that I got and I showed you last time. So this is going to be sleeves for that. I think that'll look really super cute together. This is also, because it's cotton, going to be crotches because I have made a lot of underwear over the last week. So yeah, so I'm wearing some, I can't show you, I'm not going to show you my underpants, but it was, I made it, those knickers from that pattern that I showed you last week. 1 second, please. what was it called? Oh, the hipsters. Yeah, hipsters. You'd think I'd know. I've been sewing them all week. But yeah, so I got a couple patterns. I got a couple of pairs of those. Made a few pairs anyway. And I just used up all leftover fabric. I have a pair in this deep wine red. I have a pair I have a black pair. And Ian had some really old cotton t-shirts before I had this. A couple pairs have crotch from a really old cotton t-shirt, and the other pair have one of the sleeves from that purple top, because I did cut the sleeves off it, and I used that cotton, that jersey cotton, to make a crotch in the other pair. So yeah, so that's the sewing that I got done this week, and again, this is what's coming up for next week. I think the last thing I need to show you is just some yarn that arrived, and I ordered this off Amazon. It was the last skein and it was on sale. It's a Regia. It's called Garden City Color Design Line. It is by Sue Hardwick. D. Hardwick. I'm so sorry. But it is very patriotic. So let me see if I can see what you're seeing. Anyway, it's very British. Red, white, and blue, Union Jack. And yeah, I don't know if it has a name or a number. So it's 44922. And yeah, everything's in German, so I can't really read it. So it's 4-ply. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty. The socks are gonna look lovely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing these. I'm probably gonna save them for January, February. So yeah. Anyway, I got that really cheap. I mean, like super cheap. I think I paid £2.99 for a skein of that. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for me for today. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal. I'm really sorry, but my brain's hurt and I want to go lay down. Yeah, hopefully it'll start to rain here again and be really grim and shitty out, and I can get some more lovely sewing done. And a lot of cross stitch. I have so many plans for that cross stitch for this week. I think I might just, you know, pick out a whole lower section, like the stairs or something, that's got foliage around it, and do that, because I just want something really beautiful to work on and look and stuff. Oh, because I still haven't found a way to organize my floss yet. It's really depressing. I'm thinking of getting some little Scotchgard hook tack things, you know, the teeny tiny ones, and putting them on a big piece of cardboard, and then just strapping that to the wall and hanging them up next to their little insignia from the pattern. I love you guys all. I hope you're all okay. I know things aren't good, but they'll get better. And I want to say hi to Scotland. Hi, Scotland. And I want to say hi to Pennsylvania. Hello, Pennsylvania, with no toilet paper, but now they got booze. And everybody else in Florida, hello. And everybody here in England, hello. Hi. I hope you're okay. I will talk to you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye. That was really weird, wasn't it? That was the weirdest ending to any of my podcasts ever.